Hello everyone, Viking Piper here, and I have a really great video planned for you today. But first, I just want to do a little bit of an update on a certain pipe. Constitutional Piper reached out to me, and apparently some of my comments weren't working in one of my videos, and he said it wasn't going through. But I'm not really tech savvy on YouTube stuff, so I'm sorry. And same with my community page. Hopefully I'll try to get that fixed so you guys can post things to it. But anyways, he had reached out to me and said that he knows who made my 3,000-year-old mortar pipe. And I have done a video on this one previously. I love this pipe. And he showed me some pictures of it that I've never seen. And apparently it's made by Tailor Made Pipes. So that is awesome. And I did find my certificate here of everything from that pipe. But yeah, so Constitutional Piper, thank you so much. Now I know who made it and where I could get some more. And there's some other pipes that he sent me that are made by him that are amazing. So Taylor R. Wayman. So that's very, very cool. He had a Dublin commission for him 5 years ago, and he loves it. So Constitutional Piper, I apologize for the comments not working appropriately, but here's a nice shout out for you, my friend. Thank you. I now have some info on one of my favorite pipes here. So aside from that, I have a really nice pipe to review. And this one actually comes from the McQueen pipes, but I did purchase this at Danny Boy Pipes. And it's DannyBoyPipes.com. If you like, you can always use my coupon code VikingPiper10. That's VikingPiper10. You get 10% off of your purchase. But we're going to go over this pipe here. And I don't know if they make this anymore because I did pull it back up on Danny Boy Pipe's website. And I went to the McQueen's website and I couldn't find it anymore. So they have a version of it, but not this particular one. But this is called the Hobbiton. And look at that bowl. It is very, very big. It's very wide. It's deep. There is an English in there. But just it's a very simple pipe. And so we are, I forgot to say, we are continuing on with our St. Patrick's Day series with this pipe. So, I mean, it's not really too much to show. It's just simple. It's a nice sitter. It does tend to tip over. It's a little stem heavy, but once you get a nice packed bowl, there's no problem with it sitting. So a little bit about this pipe here. It says that the Hobbiton is an excellent semi-churchwarden from the McQueen family, made from birchwood. It smokes great and is the biggest bowl we have at Danny Boy Pipes. A good stand for this is the light McQueen stand. The overall length is 7.5 inches. The bowl size is 2.5 inches. The chamber diameter is 7/8. The chamber depth is 1 1/4. And the stem diameter is 1/2. And this runs $64 on the Danny Boy Pipes website. And again, you can use my code VikingPiper10, get yourself 10% off. So we do have this pipe here today. And alongside this pipe, we are going to be smoking some Irish Cask from Peterson. Now this came in, I think it was called like Pot of Gold or something on pipes and cigars. And it came with like 4 different types of tobacco for St. Patrick's Day. So we've got this here, and just a little bit about this tobacco. It says here on Smoking Pipes that formerly known as Irish oak, Peterson's Irish Cask pipe tobacco comprises a 3-country blend of Virginia leaf from the United States, Malawi, and Brazil, with black Cavendish topped with sherry for a delightfully comforting flavor and room note. The components are Virginia, black Cavendish, but the family is Virginia, and it is apparently a ribbon cut. So, as always, get your handy dandy tin opener, and you find the divot. Insert, twist slightly, and there's that sound we all love. Comes right open. I like to use my scraper and just scrape off all that excess from that little cardboard insert there. And this is what you get. Very nice. A lot lighter than what I like to smoke. But again, it's all about trying, seeing if you enjoy it, if you like it, and maybe finding a new tobacco that you really like. And like what I do, just take my pick and kind of rustle it up there. And then I typically jar all these right after. Virginia. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pack my bowl. Now, what I love about this pipe, right? It can take a lot of tobacco. Probably shouldn't fill it too much. Do a little test draw. Okay. But so on the room note, I didn't really get a whole lot that I could just say right off the top of my head. Some tobaccos are like that. Everybody's different. Sometimes it's just going to smell like tobacco, or sometimes it's just going to smell like Virginia or Burley, Cavendish. But Cavendish, generally, you get some kind of note to that, or at least I do. But that's my main choice. So, anyways, and you know, it's all about exploring too. You know, that's kind of what my channel is about as well. Just trying new things. You don't have to be perfect at it. I know a lot of new pipe smokers out there. If you are watching my channel and you're new, don't get discouraged. You know, don't be ashamed that you can't decipher every single flavor. Everybody learns differently, and that's one of the best things about pipe smoking, is because it gives you the time and it gives you that clear mind to just focus. And that's what I really enjoy about it as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and light her up. I think a mighty pipe like this needs a mighty tamper. Okay. Mm. So first thing for me, it's nothing that I would like write home about. It has a good flavor. There's a nice aroma to it. It doesn't really have that much of a bite. All I really get is kind of like a earthy, woody taste to it. Speaking of the Hobbiton pipe, it almost feels like this is one of their simple tobaccos that they would smoke in the Shire, maybe. But it's pleasant. It's not. It's just not a lot there, at least for me. It burns decently. Um, but again, it's a little boring. I don't really get that much of a flavor on the retro hail either. So I'm a little disappointed with this tobacco. I'm not saying it's bad. I'll still smoke it all. It's it's eh. But if you like the Peterson Irish Cask, in the comments, let me know why, and also let me know what I could do better um, to get the flavors out more. Should I age it more? Um, is there anything? Should I? It doesn't really seem that it doesn't need drying. Um, and I've also heard too. There's the different size bowls affect the flavor of tobacco as well. Me personally, I don't really go off of that. Whereas I could be wrong. Just me personally, there might be a difference in it, but I don't really adhere to that rule. I put it in my pipe and smoke it, like the old saying goes. But I mean, there could be something I'm missing out. Like there's different types of tobacco you want to put in a different size bowl, so you'll get a better flavor out of it. So if that's the case, in the comments, let me know. Um, yeah, let me know what types of tobaccos smoke better in different size bowls. Again, guys, I don't pretend to know everything. That's why we have a community that helps everybody learn, and I think that is amazing. So, again, with the pipe here, the Hobbiton from McQueen and Danny Boy pipes, very, very beautiful pipe. Very simple. Again, the birchwood, it it holds it decently. It holds the ember fine. It's a little warm. So, being such a big bowl is when you want to make sure you can control that ember. Make sure you don't burn it too hot. It's not a briar pipe, even though briars can have burnouts too. Um, this one will be a little bit more susceptible to a burnout if you don't watch it. That's why it's always nice to grab it, always feel, always thinking in the back of your head. That's what I like about pipe smoking too, is that it's still, everything's turning, clicking, all good. Man, I think I'm gonna put some Sutliff's creme brulee in this bowl. Maybe Smoky Vale's Vale Cream Swirl. Put that in there. I have a nice long smoke. Man. But anyways, guys, just to sum up here, the pipe, simply beautiful. Ooh, don't want to spill it. But it's a decent pipe. It's still a little stem heavy. The Irish cake from Peterson, it's okay. I don't think I would buy it again, at least until this one runs out. But yeah, it's probably my one and only time for buying that one. I'm going to jar it, see what it's like in the next year or so, and then we'll see again. But they can't all be winners. And sometimes, though, it's so hard because everybody's different, and sometimes you want something different like that, even though it's not bouncing off the walls. There's something about it that is calming. It's simple, easygoing, and that's perfectly fine too. That tobacco isn't particularly for me. I'll still try it again, and I'll still work with it, but you can't like them all, unfortunately. But anyways, don't let that deter you from getting it. If you want to try it yourself, it's still probably somebody's favorite tobacco. So, and that's cool. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And yeah, I just want to say thanks. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for subscribing and being kind. May your smoke be thick, your mead be sweet. And as always, happy smoking.